Welcome back to another episode on Kobe MC Photography's channel. So today, this is going to be a short video in regards to, has live view face detect autofocus actually been improved with PENTAX? Yeah. I don't know how many of you actually shoot in live view. I do when it's absolutely a must for critical focus on slower moving things. If I'm doing portraiture, a lot of times doing street photography, especially with the K3 Mark III, because I just use the touch screen to just touch, snap, focus, shoot, and I find it to be pretty invaluable. You don't really need to put a whole lot of thought into it. You can get the composition and you can just tap the back screen. It'll do the focusing and fire the shutter at the same time once it's in focus. It's pretty straightforward, automatic, very, very convenient. And as we do know, live view uses the actual image sensor for the focusing. So the focus is spot on, right? Uh, so over the years, has it actually been improved? Because there is some grumblings that it has not been improved. So what I did was a back to back to back between the K30, the K3, and the K3 Mark III. Side by side, focusing on bodiless Bella, my wonderful model. So just focusing on her head for the face detect, and I just moved the cameras back and forth just to see how well they would actually pick things up. So let's have a look at what actually happened. So right off the hop, you can see the three cameras as I had them set up, the K30, the K3, and the K3 Mark III, all side by side. I did use the 16 to 50 f2.8 PLM lens. I just kept swapping it from camera to camera. So no, I did not use the lenses that are existing on the cameras. And there's bodiless Bella, who is going to be the wonderful model for this variation test. And as you can see, here are the three cameras as they are, as I'm just moving them around. And you can already see that the K30 is struggling just to detect the face, period. The K3 kept losing the face, even though I wasn't really moving it around. The K3 Mark III, as you can see, I am moving that thing back and forth. I'm zooming in and out, and it did pretty good until it got to the very wide angle. So there is an element where it depends on how much of the frame the face is taking for it to actually detect. The K3 Mark III still is a vast improvement over the previous generations of Pentax cameras. And then from there, I decided I would just try some tracking just to see how the tracking differed between the various cameras. I did notice that in tungsten light, it does seem that they all do have a bit of an issue. However, the K3 Mark III still does track with much faster horizontal repositioning. There you have it. The differences between the older K30, the Pentax K3, and the K3 Mark III in regards to live view focus capability for tracking and face detection. As you can see, there has been a lot of improvements that have been made. The K33 does track a lot better in regards to following faces, detecting faces, and just the tracking in general. So you can pan much faster and still have it hold on to the target that you initially intended. Uh, Other than that, there's really not much else to say. It is pretty straightforward. Yeah, the results are what they are. Anyway, that's going to conclude this video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you have not already, please do subscribe. Always helps out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you want to support the channel, that information is in the bottom of the description. And I'm going to go. Catch you on the next video. I'm out.